In Victoria's Gippsland, the Swan Reach waste disposal depot is home to some intriguing characters created by none other than local artist Kate Shone.
All my raw materials have to be discarded, so I find my materials at the tips. Too rusty.
Too rusty?
Yeah, sorry. Oh, anything pretty? Oh, that's nice. It's got butterflies on it too. A lot of my work I cut from corrugated iron, and then sometimes just interesting looking bits and pieces like old kitchen utensils, tools, wheels. I love wheels. Chicken wire, any sort of metal that's interesting. It's got a different patina on it or it's got a pattern. It's a bit like being a collage artist, I suppose, but collage is more pertinent to paper. I call myself a visual artist because I also paint, draw, illustrate, anything really, to produce the image that I want, depending on the mood I'm in as well. It is a bit like working with paper. I cut the tin, I hammer it. If I'm doing a face, I'll hammer it from the back, and so contour it so the nose and the eyes, they have more of a 3D effect about them. It's very whimsical. I think there's enough angst. I've had enough angst in my life without dwelling on it, so I try to keep positive. I think some people would say, oh, her work is narrative in a put-down way because it's not quite as obscure as some people think maybe art should be. So it's sort of borderline illustrations / artwork. And some bits I just leave because they're just absolutely beautiful as they are, the pieces of metal.
It's not here at all.
Yeah, need anything?
Today, Kate is opening an exhibition of her latest work.
There's a theme to it. I've been working for 18 months in my shed making insects out of discarded materials. When I have an exhibition, I try to turn it into an event. I make costumes for the waitresses, and this year's theme is Goth Insect Collector. Sophie, my daughter, and her friend Marnie, they're good sports. They do this every time, and they're quite happy to do it. Art has been the only constant thing in my life, really. I think I'll continue until I die. Like relationships come and go, and houses come and go, jobs come and go, but I've always been an artist.